Good morning, Hawks. Traxton here. Today is September 16th, and it's an A-Day. Today in the cafeteria, we have cheese ravioli and marinara sauce and the home-style chicken bowl, both with a dinner roll and sliced carrots. Our first student of the day is David Southard for his positive attitude and outstanding class participation. Second, we have JoJo Starnes for her enthusiasm and participation in class. David and JoJo were nominated by Mrs. Burke. Now over to Nia with your news.
Good morning, Hawks. Nia here. Today at 2 p.m., the Senior Class Council has a meeting in the theater, but that's not all. After school, White Christmas the Musical has its first set of auditions in C106. After school, you can join up with the Sister Cities Club meeting at A202 for those of you interested in traveling to Italy or joining in welcoming our visiting Italian students next week. Today and every 7th period this week, the library will be closed. Studio 15 also taking place in the library at 3:15 to 5 o'clock today. Here's a video from our own Judah Stauffer featuring the burning question you wanted answered by Superintendent Miss Caulfield.
My name is Michelle Caulfield, and I'm the superintendent of the Corning Painted Post School District.
What really goes into determining what a snow day is?
Everyone loves to talk about snow days. So it's actually much more complicated than just waking up and checking out to see if it's raining, snowing, a blizzard, icy, all of those things. So I actually work with the transportation director, and he gets up very early. He leaves about 4 a.m. He drives around the routes that are most difficult for our bus drivers and transportation team to check to see how the roads are and what the routes look like. He also works with the town supervisors and the county supervisors to see what's happening in other areas just beside, in addition to just the Corning routes.
How are bell schedules made?
So the bell schedule was created actually for the middle school and the high school back in 2010 when we merged to make new schools, and there were leadership teams from Northside Blodgett and CFA and between East and West, and those teams came together and we created a 9-period bell schedule from those two teams. So the 12 days of Christmas isn't actually something we build into a calendar. What comes with building a calendar, lots of factors, and every year it's completely different. So students have to have 180 days of classes, and those days have to start after Labor Day in September, and they have to be completed before the last day of June.
To continue where we left off, the activity fair is taking place this Friday during periods 5, 6, and 7 in the back gym. Feel free to stop by during your advisory in study hall to learn how you can get involved in all that Hog Nation has to offer. Now, on to Jocelyn with the weather.
Hey Hawks, today's weather's going to be in the high 80s and the lowest will be 50 degrees. The day will be partly sunny and warm once the morning fog lifts. Now over to Mercy for sports.
Hey Hawks, Mercy here. Last night, girls varsity tennis took on Elmira and shut out the Express, 7-0. Moving to 4-3 on the season, girls JV and varsity soccer traveled to Elmira, and after 100 minutes of play, varsity ended in a scoreless tie. Tonight, boys varsity golf travels to Elmira at 4 p.m. Girls volleyball plays Vestal with JV at 5 p.m. and varsity at 6:30. Girls swimming and diving goes up against Union Endicott. Boys soccer face Elmira, JV at 5:30 and varsity at 7:30. Over to Ashlyn to wrap up the show.
Hey Hawks, Ashlyn here to wrap up the show and set you off this Tuesday morning. In case you missed it, it's September 16th, which makes it National Guacamole Day. Thanks for tuning in to CPPtv, your daily source of news around the nest. If you missed anything from today's show, or any previous shows, check them out on our YouTube channel at CPPtv. To get updates on the show, follow our Instagram at cpp.tv. Thanks for watching and keep flying, Hawks!